Hey, we're just hanging out. Me and AJ. We're going live. AJ's one of my lovely dogs, and she hadn't been out as much as Nikki has. Of course, we've had Nikki a while, but AJ, she got this thing where I think she's a little anxious. She tends to lick the ear, and anyhow, I thought she might benefit from. Maybe I could move this a little bit. Y'all can see her better. But this is AJ, and she's wanting to. Well, I don't know if she's wanting to, but she enjoys being out and about. And so we pulled up here to a gas station. So we went tried to get her a treat, but that didn't quite work out. They were out of treats at store, the store we went to, and so she's very calm. She just enjoys watching people. So we're people watching. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. I love me some AJ. And I just took Nikki out for a ride. So, Eddie Devil Dog suggested that we go through and do he didn't suggest a live stream. He just suggested we take, it would have been good to take AJ to her for a ride. So we're taking AJ for a ride. And it's been a while since we've done anything on this channel. I guess there are times when I felt like I've been compelled to just throw stuff up, just for content. But a lot of it has not been. Well, some of it hadn't been real quality content or what I thought was interesting, but I thought other people might be. Bottom line is, I don't mind putting content up here, and I don't mind putting content up here. I don't know if people enjoy it so much, but they do love these dogs. I love these dogs, and so today our focus is going to be on AJ. Just making sure AJ has her needs met. Not everybody, some people look at dogs as, I guess, or at least I think some people look at dogs as being accessories. I guess they do. Some people neglect their pets. I try not to, but it's hard not to at times when I work so many hours. When I work a 16-hour day, they don't get as much attention. But I do have them. That where they have each other. But sometimes AJ and Nikki get into it. Maybe I could fix that by allowing AJ a little bit more. And I'm thinking, I think I may move to another spot. This is kind of blocking. It's not blocking, but it's kind of in the way. And so I'm going to move over here where she can get maybe a better view of people. And we're not in the way. Let's try and be considerate today. There we go. It's a little bit better. And AJ does enjoy watching people. She enjoys seeing what's going on. In fact, I'll crack the window a little bit so she can smell. Everybody knows dogs have a great sense of smell, so we're going to let her enjoy her senses. I think the sound may be a little bit better too. So, really not much going on. We're just going to sit here and let AJ enjoy the time out. We got a few minutes, and let her enjoy some different sights and sounds and smells from than the house. So, granted, we did just bring her back from Texas, but right now the time is focused on her. And I'm sorry I can't can't see the chat. We're just, like I said, I'm spending some time with her. And I thought y'all might like to see AJ. Or watch her watching people, so to speak. Sorry for the angle. I don't have a really good angle for this. I may try this differently at another time. But just spending some time here with AJ. And there's a black C71 out here. Beautiful truck. It would look better if it had some blacked out rims. Got a little bit of black on it. Yes, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. So we're just kind of chilling. Not much. I guess I could title it people watching. I don't remember what I titled it. I may have put it people watching with AJ. AJ is one of 3 Boston Terriers that we have. We got them all three from Devil Dog, and she's our biggest Boston Terrier. She kind of, she's probably the calmest. I don't know. Rosemary's pretty calm. What do you think? Who's calmest between the 3 of you? Any thoughts? You keeping that pretty close to the vest, huh? Do you even know what a vest is? I don't think you do. That's okay. Anyhow, we're and anybody that is come in, I want to say thank you. If y'all get a wild hair, please feel free to hit the like button. And we got a little bit. I'm just bringing her out to see some new sights, smells, and a little bit of bonding. It's kind of hard to get a whole lot of attention when you're one of 3. And I figure she could benefit from having a little bit of personal time with me. And it is true, we don't do a whole lot on this channel. When I do, it's usually a lot of times it's Nikki. In fact, Nikki's pretty well known. We went to Pedals of the Past YouTuber meetup, and people would say, "Hey, that's Nikki." Yes, they did. They say, "That's Nikki." And then they said something other about, "You must be Tammy," because at that time, Tammy wasn't spending much time on camera. Looks like you might have a little bit. Hang on. Well, but Tammy was, Tammy spent a little bit more time on there now. Isn't she, baby girl? Now this one right here, when we go to bed, she does have a tendency to climb over to Tammy's side of the bed when it's bedtime. But then she'll settle on over. I think she goes back and forth between the 2 of us. In the dark, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, which dog is wanting attention. And it does disrupt sleep a little bit. But it's worth it. Have my pack all together. She is part of my pack. And we got a fella over here blowing off the concrete, the parking spots. So that's a new sound for her. Although she may have heard it at the house. We've got a blower. But these are new experiences for her. And we may do this from time to time. I don't know. By the way, shout out to Calvin the Boston Terrier and also to Aries World. They're channels that we like watching, and they do live streams, and they're good people. Most dog people are good people. I guess cat people, I'm sure, are good people as well. And, people that take care of their pets, huh, baby girl? Alright, hang on, let me see something. Looks like you might have a little something there on the lip of your eye. Yeah, I guess y'all can still see her. You okay, sweetheart? Yep. No, we don't need the blinker on. Sometimes they'll get in here, and in fact, she locked me out. It's a good thing I had a second set of keys earlier. We loaded her up in the truck, and then I had to go to I went to ask Tammy if Tammy wanted to go with us. Tammy's not feeling real well today, so she didn't feel up to it. We went to a store we go to regularly, and they normally have treats for dogs, but they didn't have any today. They ran out, and reminds me I need to find out from Tammy where the dog treats are, because when we get home I want to give them some treats. You doing all right, sweetheart? She's enjoying yeah, she's a good girl. Alright. Well, looks like, let me take a look. Hey Arlene, good to see you, darling. Not everybody's familiar with this channel. Hey Nicole, or Nico Herbs. Yeah, she's a wonderful dog. Thank you, I appreciate that, Tammy. Well, she was filling up to eating anyhow, but we didn't have really any food at the house though, so I went and picked something up. I took Nikki with me on a trip to go get something for lunch, but it was Eddie that suggested maybe I take AJ with me, and so I figured, hey, why not? Let's take AJ for a ride. And she's just enjoying being out and about. Rosemary, I'd have to keep a leash on, because Lord knows, even though this is the one that we were riding down the road coming back from Eddie's, and this one jumped out the window, kind of rolled on the floor. That was like rolled on the street. That was not this last trip, maybe the trip before. So, but she does every now and then. She does her best to be good, but sometimes her and Nikki will get into it. They'll get to lock eyes and get to where. And we have my buddy over at Butler Family Farm, Jerry. He suggested putting them on their, holding them with my hand on their chest with their back to the ground, and that seemed to work. It took a while for them to calm down. You got to hold them that way till they calm down. At least that's what they were telling me. Huskies are beautiful dogs. You have a 3-year-old husky. Oh, cool. Huskies are beautiful dogs. I don't know how well they'd fare in this Mississippi heat, though. Boston Terriers tend to be, obviously short-haired. And I don't know. We just, thought it would be nice to go for a ride. And so that's what we did. Huh, sweetheart? Yes, you're a good girl. Love me some AJ. You give me a kiss? You can. Normally I tell her not to, because she's always trying to lick me on the mouth. You're a good girl. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of getting licked on the mouth, but that's okay. Thank y'all for coming in. With that, I reckon I'm going to end it. And thank y'all for coming in. God bless you. You know, have a wonderful day. Do something nice for your pets and show them you love them. Bye.